Hi, my name's Becca Edwards. I'm here at COP29 with Texas Impact. I'm also representing the General Board of Church and Society of the United Methodist Church.
My name is Regina and I'm here with the Evangelical Lutheran Church in America and Interfaith Power and Light. It is day 4 here at COP29, and one of the areas that we have both been covering is subnational governments. As you may know, the UNFCCC process is a party-driven process. And by party, we mean nation states. So in order to have a seat at the table and be able to get your point of view across in the official negotiations, you have to be a nation state or a constituent like women and gender or some other very particular area. But those are not the only entities that are here at COP. By subnational governments, we mean states, provinces, cities, counties, those people who are responsible for governments closer to the communities where people live. Those governors and other leaders of subnational governments are also here at COP talking about what it is, how they intend to help support and work on the climate crisis.
And I'm so glad that they're here and part of the conversation, because it is those state and local policies where we implement a lot of the policy that we talk about here at the international level. And in states like my state, Texas, sometimes our state government is not, it doesn't consider climate a priority. And so those state and those city and local governments are where we can really get some effective climate policy administered. I know the city of Dallas, the city of Houston have really great climate action plans, and Austin is in the middle of developing a climate action plan right now.
My home state of California, I'm actually really proud of my home state of California. We have gone to great lengths to invest in a climate sustainable future. In my day job as the director of the Lutheran Office of Public Policy California, we helped to pass a multi-billion-dollar climate bond in California this past November, and to help with wildfires, clean, safe, affordable drinking water, and so much more. So we know firsthand that subnational governments are an effective avenue to address the climate crisis.
I was part of a session this morning where I learned that there's a coalition of subnational governments called America's Still In. And they told us some really interesting things, like the coalition they represent is 55% of the US population and 65% of the GDP. So that's a really significant amount of industry and other activities that could be carbon polluting, that are committed to making a difference in climate. So it's very exciting to hear that those efforts are underway, especially given a potential change in administration where we may not be looking at climate policy as a priority in the future.
And that's really exciting, because as professional advocates, we know that it can be easier to walk up to a mayor and walk up to a city council member than it would ever be to get to Congress or to the President of the United States or anyone in Washington, D.C. So if there is an effective route to addressing the climate crisis through our governments that are closer to home, that can only mean good things for our people and our congregations back home.
That's a great way to end. I think just that message that all politics is local is such a good way to think about even a problem as big as climate change.